Hey everyone, welcome to my recent game pickups for the month of August. I feel like I just did one of these a week ago, but I'm giving you guys another one already. It's all the games I picked up this month. I honestly picked up more than I originally thought I would. I really do have to cut back, save up money for that camera. Uh, Probably the next two recent game pickups videos are going to be fairly small. I know next month I am picking up Super Mario Maker. I'm really looking forward to that game, and I'm probably going to wind up pre-ordering maybe a couple more Wii U games because I love that system so much. All right, well, let's go ahead and get into this. First up, you guys know I got a new PC. Really loving it. Got a pretty nice video card in it, so I really wanted to test it out, see what type of games I could run on here. And like the day after I built it, I went out and bought some games, and I found some good deals. So first up, I found this on clearance at GameStop. It's Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor. I picked this up for $20. This game is still, I think, $30-$40, even used for consoles. And I know there's a Game of the Year edition now that's like $50, but $20, couldn't pass that up. I'll probably wind up picking this up somewhere down the line when it becomes cheaper on Xbox One. I really do love playing games that I really like over again on different systems and getting the achievements for them and stuff like that. Next one I picked up, I think this was $16-$17 on clearance at Best Buy. And of course, I went there probably about a week and a half ago, and it was marked down to 10. So a little ticked about that. But I've been playing this game on Xbox One, really enjoying it. I know a lot of people don't really like this game at all, but I've been enjoying it. So I decided to pick it up on PC and really see how my computer would handle it. And it's Assassin's Creed Unity. And this came on like what? 4 or 5 discs. It's kind of I think 5 discs. It's kind of crazy. I know it is kind of ridiculous to actually buy box PC games now, since I mean they're not like just regular console games where you can just stick them in the PC and then they just work. Most of the time you gotta register them with Steam or with these Ubisoft games Uplay, and then you can just re-download them from that service anytime you like. But I don't know. I still like getting the boxes and having the physical game. But I have to say, both these games look great on my new computer. They run fantastic. I've had no frame rate issues or anything like that. It's awesome. It really is. This one actually just got in the mail today, and I think it just finished installing on my computer. I actually have this game on the Wii U. I haven't really played it too much. I kind of find it's a little hard to get into, but I really wanted to get more games on my PC and saw this on BestBuy.com on clearance. I think for maybe $11-$12. But it's Watch Dogs. And yeah, I don't really have much to say about this. The concept is cool, and driving around is fun. And from what I played on the Wii U version, but I don't know. I really do have to try to get into this, see if I'm really gonna like it. But $12, I mean that's not a bad deal at all. And so next up, this is the lone Xbox One game that I picked up. I actually just picked it up today, earlier this morning. And I've already played a little bit of it, and I have to say, I'm really enjoying it so far. It's Rise Son of Rome Legendary Edition, and this is pretty cool. I have to say though, it is a bit weird. I mean, they released this Legendary Edition, and you would think they would have all the DLC on the game disc, but no, it's just the regular game disc with a download voucher for the add-on content, which is kind of annoying. It's just really cheap to, I guess encourage more sales of the game. But, 30 bucks, not a terrible deal. And it's a really fun game so far. I'm really enjoying it. Um, Now we're getting on to some Wii U games. I actually picked up 3 Wii U games. Uh, Actually, let's save that one for last. So first up, this is a game that I used to have in my collection a while back. We wound up selling it because I kind of got frustrated with it, and um, but I always thought that probably some point down the line I would pick it up again. But the prices for these games kind of stayed around the same point. Um, I mean, most retail places knew you're looking at $50, $60 for these. At GameStop, I think they're around 30, 35. So the prices have kind of stayed fairly steady. But I picked up Call of Duty Black Ops 2, added to my collection. I got this off of 99 Gamers, and it kind of had a weird thing happen where I actually ordered Call of Duty Ghosts, and on that site, when you do sell a game, you can put pictures of the game up to just let the buyer know what kind of condition they're getting it in. And so I ordered Call of Duty Ghosts, and then I saw the pictures for Black Ops 2, and I was like, wait, what? But, I wasn't too mad about it, because I think I paid like 20 bucks for this. And, this was one that I needed to add to my collection anyway. The case isn't in great condition. I mean, there are some, issues there and some dents in the back. And those things kind of annoy me. Maybe I'm just OCD about it. But still, the game is in perfect condition. And I got back into playing it. And it's still pretty fun. So, and then, of course, I picked up Call of Duty Ghosts. This is one of the Call of Duties that a lot of people say is the worst one. I don't know about that. I haven't played too much of it yet. But I really don't know. I got this on Amazon. And it's funny too because I saw this on Amazon maybe 3 or 4 months ago for going for like $25, and then all of a sudden it shot back up in price like $10-15 more. And I've been waiting for it to go on sale again, but it looked like that probably wasn't going to happen. And then out of the blue, it came up on Amazon for $16. So I was like, okay, sold. But yeah, I don't really have too much to say about this, considering I haven't played too much of it. But I mean, so far it plays like a Call of Duty game. I don't really have any complaints so far. Next up, I kind of bought this on a whim, and I'm really glad I did. I'm not big on multiplayer games, so I was very cautious about picking this game up, but I've heard such good things about it. I just had to pick it up. It's Splatoon. So, what do I think of this game? Well, I'm loving it so far. It's so fun. The graphics are great, very bright and colorful, and it's just a really fun game. I got this, I think, last week. Oh God, when? I can't even remember when I got it. Actually, no, it was Sunday. I think it was Sunday I picked it up. Saturday or Sunday. I think it was Saturday. So yeah, I picked it up Saturday, and I'm already at level 8. So I don't know what the level cap is. I think it might be 20. But I'm just having a lot of fun with it. I'm definitely interested in getting to level 10 where I can get into the ranked battles. But really fun game. I definitely recommend this. Really big surprise. Actually, let me get this one too. So I picked up 2 Wii games. I picked up Wii Fit Plus. Now, you may be wondering, it's like, hey, why would you pick up Wii Fit Plus when you still don't have a balance board? Well, I actually found a balance board at a Goodwill a week and a half, 2 weeks ago for, how much did I pay? $7.50. And it works perfectly. So, very happy about that. With I remember going into Target that same day and seeing Wii Fit U with the balance board for like $85, and I wound up getting Wii Fit U for like $12, and then the balance board for $7.50, and just that's awesome, great deal. So glad I got that. So I haven't really messed with Wii Fit Plus all that much yet. I've mainly been trying out Wii Fit U since I can finally play it. But glad I got this. Probably going to pick up the original Wii Fit at some point. Have all three of those games, so that'll be fun. I also picked up Trauma Center Second Opinion because I got this for like a little under $3. This is a really unique game. Really interesting. Kind of cool. You play a surgeon and use the motion controls to perform surgeries. It's kind of neat. So next up, we got a couple PS3 games I picked up for pretty cheap. First one is Dead to Rights Retribution. This is one that I've heard not great things about, and this is actually a continuation, or I guess possibly a reboot. I'm not really sure. I haven't played the original game in a long time, but Dead to Rights originally came out on PlayStation 2. I think it might have been out on GameCube and Xbox, so I'm not really sure. But this is a new game in that series, and I have to say it's pretty fun. I mean, it's really repetitive, but it's pretty fun, and the controls are well done, and I think it's a pretty good game. For under $5, really good deal. I'm having fun with it. Oh, well, let me do this one. So next up, last update I showed you, I picked up the Amazing Spider-Man. There might have been the update before, but which was a decent Spider-Man game. So I decided to pick up the sequel, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is not a decent Spider-Man game. This is plagued with problems. It has this heroic system where there are a bunch of crimes around the city that you have to take care of while you're trying to do actual missions. And so you could be on your way to going to do a mission, and then it'll be like, oh, there's a fire here, you need to take care of that. And if you wait too long, then those people will die in the fire, and you'll be labeled a menace and lose your a percentage of your heroic status. And you have to keep doing that to maintain your heroic status so people in the city will like you. And frankly, it's not a very well thought out system. It's kind of broken. This game screams unfinished. And Beanox is a good company, and they've made some great games in the Spider-Man franchise. But obviously, I think with this one, Activision is to blame. They're like, oh, you have to finish this game. This game has to come out when the Amazing Spider-Man 2 film comes out. We have to capitalize on sales that way, even if it's unfinished. There are also missions in it where you play as Peter Parker and just go in and talk to people and just have conversations. But as far as I know, they have no effect on gameplay. They're completely useless. There's no reason for them. It's almost as if they're there just to kind of lengthen the game a bit. The web slinging is still fun, but I think it's not as good as in the first game. There have been multiple times where I'll just go in the wrong direction, in the direction that I'm not wanting to go, and I'll start running up walls for no reason and things like that. It just kind of annoying things. Other than that, I mean, it's an okay game, but it's pretty mediocre. So really don't get your hopes up for that one. Next up, I had a $10 off coupon at GameStop. I figured I'd use today for a pre-owned game, and I wound up picking up Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. This is one I've been wanting to pick up on the PS3 for a while now. I actually do have this on PC as well. I don't have the Ultimate. I don't have Reaper of Souls on it, just the regular edition. But definitely looking forward to checking this game out. Now, this next one, I actually have this game, but what's cool about GameStop, I mean, it's a small list of things that are cool with GameStop, but if there's a special edition of a game that somebody trades in, they sell it for the same price, for the same pre-owned price as just the regular edition of the game. So, I wound up picking up Castlevania Lords of Shadow, and this is the special edition for the PS3. It comes in this nice digibook. Just really nice artwork, and you can see it's embossed. It looks really nice. And it has some art in here as well. Plus, of course, okay, it actually includes the soundtrack, which is in pretty good condition. Very surprised that it included that. And of course, the game's here, plus the manual. So I already have the game, but you know, just to get the special edition of it was pretty cool. It's not in the best condition, but still pretty nice. Well, that's it as far as games go. But actually, no, it's not. Actually, I have a console here, and this is one that I picked up months ago. I think I picked this up back in April or May. I'm not really sure. I think it was probably May. But it is the PlayStation TV. Just look at how small this thing is. It's ridiculous. So you guys know I used to have a PlayStation Vita, but wound up trading it in to get a Wii U. Just wasn't really playing it all that much anyway. But, you know, there were a lot of games on it that I left unfinished. And there are other games that that were coming out soon that I kind of wanted to play. So I waited for a while for this to go down to a reasonable price. And this actually came in, this was $30. I got this used for $30. And I traded some stuff in and was able to get a really nice price on this. I picked up a couple memory cards to go with it. And I'm having fun with it. If you want to get this as a set-top box where you can watch Netflix and stuff on it and be happy with that, you're going to be disappointed. For some reason, Netflix doesn't want to support this. I don't know why, and Sony doesn't really care, I guess, to press Netflix on it. So it's just weird because Netflix is available on the PlayStation Vita. So you would think it would be available on this, but it's not. It's such a weird thing. I think you do get you get Hulu Plus and one or two other video streaming things on this, but that's it. No Netflix, which is really strange. Really strange. But this is still a pretty cool little device, and it plays PlayStation 1, PSP, and Vita games you can download to it, and it also has a card slot for Vita games as well on the side here. So, pretty nice little device. I got a great price on it. Next up, a while back they were having sales on strategy guides, and you guys know I love strategy guides, so I picked up a couple. First up, I don't even have this game, but it was $5, so I figured why not. It's the strategy guide for Battlefield Hardline. I do plan on getting this game at some point in the future, and you know, I definitely want to try to get into the multiplayer, even though I'm not big on that, but yeah, I definitely want to pick this game up. It definitely sounds interesting. Then, of course, I picked up the strategy guide for Batman Arkham Knight. Now, I may have talked about these in a previous update. I'm really not sure, but I just kind of want to go through them a little bit. I've already beaten the main story on this, but this is certainly going to help me get finish all the side missions and stuff on it. And then finally, you know, I kind of had to get this because without it, I was definitely going to be stuck in the game. It's The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Strategy Guide. Look at how thick this is. It's ridiculous. But yeah, great price on all these. Let's see, I think I paid $5 on Battlefield Hardline, $12 I think on Arkham Knight, and $12 on this. Because it was 50% off of all strategy guides, plus they were doing 60 Yeah, plus they gave me an additional 10% off, so I get 60% off. Really good deal on those. So, well, that is it for my recent game pickups for August 2015. As always, like the video, share it, and subscribe. Till next time.